I am Louis IX, by the grace of God, King of France. My story begins in 1226 when, as a mere boy of 12, the weight of the crown descended upon my head following the untimely death of my father, King Louis VIII. My mother, Blanche of Castile, became my regent, guiding my steps with wisdom and determination. She shielded me from the threats of rebellious barons who sought to exploit my youth. Her piety and resolve shaped my character profoundly, instilling in me a deep devotion to faith and justice. My reign was marked by a tireless pursuit of peace and the consolidation of royal power. In my early years, I focused on restoring order within the realm, pacifying nobles, and strengthening the monarchy. I saw the kingdom not as my possession but as a sacred trust given by God. The well-being of my subjects became my guiding principle. In 1234, I took Marguerite of Provence as my wife. Our union brought me joy and many children, though my duties often kept me from domestic contentment. My role as a king required me to balance the temporal with the spiritual, a tension that defined much of my reign. In 1248, my faith led me to undertake a great endeavor, the Seventh Crusade. The plight of the Holy Land, besieged by Saracen forces, weighed heavily on my soul. I sought not only military victory but the salvation of Christendom. I sailed to Egypt with my army, hoping to strike at the heart of Muslim power. Yet, the campaign ended in calamity. My forces were defeated at Mansoura, and I was taken prisoner. I endured captivity with prayer, and by God's grace, I was ransomed. Though this venture failed, it steeled my resolve to serve both God and my people. Returning to France in 1254, I devoted myself to governing with justice and compassion. I reformed the legal system, establishing laws that protected the weak and ensured fair treatment for all. My court became a haven for scholars and clerics, and I sought wisdom from all quarters. I also championed public works, constructing hospitals and feeding the poor. My vision was a kingdom reflecting divine justice, where the downtrodden could find solace. Yet my heart remained tied to the Holy Land. In 1270, I embarked on another crusade, the eighth, this time targeting Tunisia. My hopes were high, but God had other plans. Upon landing, a pestilence swept through my camp. I, too, succumbed to illness. On August 25, 1270, I met my Creator, leaving behind a legacy of devotion and service. Even in death, my mission endured. Canonized as Saint Louis, my memory inspires others to walk the path of righteousness. I was not a perfect man, but I sought always to serve God and my people with humility and faith. This was my life, my calling, and my eternal testament.